Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Wolfenstein 3D, and when last we left off, Blazkowicz was on the second level of the fourth, episode, and unfortunately, there is an enemy that's about to appear, and you're about to hear all those guards be alerted, because this is a level with basically, as far as I can gather, a really large open area. We can hear the guards right here. There's probably more than one of them. Yep, there's one coming this way. We'll deal with those ones. There we go. Let's deal with these. And there's probably going to be even more. Yep, there's a few more this way. And that's a really fast one as well. We need to deal with a really fast one right now. There we go. We're pretty, we're on an okay-ish situation with bullets. Let's actually clear out the area that's pretty much, like, all around first, before we start thinking about going into any areas that are internal like that or there. The main reason we want to do that is because we want to make sure that we don't actually basically have enemies ambushing us from behind. And I bet there are still a few more enemies that we haven't yet seen. We can definitely see the really, really fast ones when they're coming, because they're really fast. Also, there is an area here that Hello! Ow! That pretty much counts as the, one of the open areas, so to speak. Let's explore this area first, and clear this area out completely if we can. No enemies there? Enemies here? No. Oh, enemies here, though. They're probably part of the, oh, hello! Another enemy there! There is a medkit in there! I'd like to go get that. But I'm going to be very careful about this corner. Ah, yep, I was right to be careful about this corner. Probably because there's two of them. And I imagine there might be more around somewhere. But let's get that medkit. Marvellous. Ooh, a key. That's going to be useful. Now, I don't think any of the secrets are going to be in the external areas of the map, because they'd be really easy to find. So I think they're going to be in the internal areas of the map. We should probably start looking for some of them, actually. There is one in particular I'm really searching for, because I remember this secret being something that really vexed... Aha! That really vexed me when I first played this game when I was younger, because it had a fantastic payoff to discover. Now, here are a few medkits. This is not all that's here. Pretty sure there's a little more. There we go. Oh! Ow! 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 There is an enemy there. Very sneaky enemy. 2 shots, nearly half of my health. Ouch. Is there more to this secret? I believe there is. There we go. A little more to the secret that will lead to another area. This area is going to have loads of treasure in it. Treasure is fine. We like treasure. Now, if there's more treasure, that's not treasure. That's enemies. That is the opposite of treasure. If we stand here, they can't get us by just shooting around the corner. How many of them were there? There were 3, at least. There might be 4. Are there 4? Oh, there's 4. There we go. Now, this is indeed a room that's definitely memorable for me, because there's nothing in here. You've gone to a secret and there's nothing in here. There's probably, if I remember specifically, there. That is a secret I definitely remember, because this led to this puzzle secret. However, I don't actually remember exactly how to do the puzzle secret, so I'm going to actually save. Because certain secrets and things will just literally ingrain themselves into your memory. This is one of them. Actually, I'm going to save here. I don't actually know if that's a save I want to overwrite, so I'm going to save here for now. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a puzzle one. Well, there's this way, which we'll do first. Why not? I'd imagine that was the secret. It's pretty obvious. And there's all this treasure here. Okay, that's fine. That's alright. We'll move on to what I imagine is a secret over here. Now, if memory serves, this is a secret that forces you to make, like, certain decisions on the direction you're going. Like, there's that one there. Then I think we want to go this way? This way? Maybe? I get the feeling that might have been right. And this way? Ah, that is a specific sound. That sound says you've done something wrong. That is a door that should be able to open, but it actually can't. So that is wrong. That is wrong. We do not want to go that way. This way, however, I think we can pretty safely go into. Also, that went all the way that way this time. It went all the way that way instead of, otherwise. Odd. Okay. So we have to go that way. That has to go there. Okay. This has to go here? Alright. So if we go this way, that'll open out into this area. Now, if memory serves, both of these can be opened. That's the only solution, because opening that one did nothing. There we go, right. Now, if we open this one, we see here that there is a an area here that we might be able to open. No. Opening that goes this way to health. We can't open anything else, it would seem. Is that right? It doesn't seem like that's right. It doesn't seem like that's right. There's another secret. Ah! It opens this way. And that's still wrong, I feel. And that opens that way. But that still isn't right. I don't think we found what we need to find here. Okay, so if we open this one, that's the only one of those we can open. We open this one. There's a left and there's a right here. Now the interesting thing is, pretty sure, if we wanted to, we could open this way and then open another way. But basically what we could do is we could open this one this way. Secret doors can actually open backwards too. They can open this way, which is actually something I think I'm going to need to remember. So if we open, say, we could open this one and then open the other one backwards. We'll try it. If we open this one, now that locks off the other door, doesn't it? That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it at all. No, that's not going to do it. That is very wrong. We're going to figure this out. This is a puzzle that is certainly worth it. The payoff is worth it. The payoff is most certainly worth it. So we have to open this way. This way needs to be opened. And then this middle way also needs to be opened. Oh, it's not the middle way, is it? It's the left way. It's the left way that needs to be opened. Also, notice that effect there when that just, like, merges in there. That's quite a cool effect. But no, we've got this wrong. We've got this wrong, and it is a good secret to get. I distinctly remember this being a really, really important secret. This is a really important one. We actually want to open this way. And then we want to open... We could open it this way, actually. Oh, no, it's, Can we open it this way? No, we could open it this way. Let's open it that way. Why not? That actually completely blocks us in. That's actually a terrible idea. We could open this way. Does that open anywhere in particular? Opens this way. Aha! I think that's how you do it. Yes, that is how you do it. Unfortunately, we have completely blocked ourselves in, and so we are very trapped. But hey, we've figured out how to do it now. It's worth it. It's definitely worth doing. And now I will have completely forgot how to do it. I will have now completely forgot. So we go this way. And then we open up the left-hand one here. We don't push that backwards because that will just trap us in. There was another secret somewhere nearby, wasn't there? It was this way. and then that opened this way. There we go. What was in here that was so worth it? These 2 health kits, a lot of treasure, 2 extra lives, no, 4 extra lives, and a chain gun. To say that this is not worth it is an understatement. This is the most valuable secret in the whole episode. Now we have the chain gun on floor 2. That was worth doing, and that is most certainly worth saving for. And that was worth the repeated attempts. I do distinctly remember there being that entrance to this little puzzle, because it was a very distinctive entrance. This room with just nothing in it. So you notice there that that time it didn't actually go in. I wonder if you just press that again, if it just moves. Let's find out. No, it doesn't move. This, however, does move, I imagine. Yes, it moves into here, which we actually cannot access. But we have alerted some enemies. That was something else that I remembered, because of the fact that you couldn't do anything with it. It was like a secret where it's like, oh, the result is that you can't actually get anywhere with that, although we have alerted enemies to our presence. We do, however, have 5 lives, 100% health, a lot of ammunition, and we also have, basically, the chain gun, which is fantastic. What we should actually do now is we should go back to the entrance of this area, and we should actually start working our way around from there. That way we can make sure that we don't actually avoid anything. And I believe the entrance was another 90 degrees around? We'll not be surprised at all if that literally was the, all of the secrets in this level. So we are now here. Let's start here and work our way around. There is an enemy. And a lot of enemies that we just alerted the presence to. And there, I think, is the room that we'd previously just opened up visibility to. There we go. Yeah, they're already alerted to us, so... There were 2 enemies there. Oh, there was another one here. It's alright, we can actually get... Oh! I was about to say, we can actually get hurt as much as we like here. Because we have all of those, Oh, 2 more enemies. We can get hurt as much as we like, but we can't die. I was about to say, we could get hurt as much as we like because we have all of those extra lives. But let's be a little more careful than that, shall we? We basically don't want to lose all of our health, because then we will perish. Careful. There are more enemies. There are a fair few more enemies. And they're all just slowly walking into my line of fire. The easiest light gun game ever. They just literally walk into your line of fire and you just press shoot. But this is not a light gun game. There is, however, food. I'll say there are, however, food. No, there is. Also, there's ammunition here. Also useful. And as we saw before, there are guards that are not alerted by all that gunfire. 2 of them to be exact, I think. Oh, no! A lot more than 2! That was 4. That was 4. And there's some treasure here, which is good. And there's some treasure here. We don't necessarily need the treasure itself, because it is only points, and we are going to get a lot of extra lives by the time we finish this level, because we are going to get all of those lives, if nothing else, for the bullets that you get. So let's just navigate round here. There we go. Another doorway, I remember. This has nothing in it we want. Food and ammo? Not important. Not even slightly important. I wonder what it classes as secrets. Does it class just the doors itself as the secrets? There, I don't think there's anything else in there we're going to specifically need. Does it actually class the doors as the secrets, or getting to the areas as the secrets? I wouldn't be surprised if it was the doors. Okay. Here is the place, basically, that taunts you that there is this secret. It goes, hey look, here is all of this amazing stuff that you cannot get. And you literally cannot get it from here. There is no way you can get it, but you see a door which hints at the way that you can get it. Hello? There are enemies here. I wonder how alerting one of them alerted both of them. Or maybe both of them saw me. Who knows? Ah, here is a area with a locked door. Let's get ready with this. Chain gun! That was good. because we have all those bullets. We might as well just do that. Haha! Marvellous. Is there an enemy in here? No. Fantastic. Right, let's go and basically explore the rest of this level, and then go get all those lives. And once we've got all those lives, we'll then leave. If we have not got 100% secrets from this... Ooh, here's a lot of bullets. Do we actually need all those lives? We may not need them, but we're going to go and get them, because I think that's the entire level. Most of that level is actually that secret area, or trying to navigate your way towards it. It is a fantastic secret area, mind you. You do not want to avoid that secret area. We're just going to grab all those lives. And then we shall leave. Victorious! Most certainly victorious. Look how, like, there's one secret here you need to go through. And then there's this secret that you need to go through. Admittedly, this secret's a little easy. Then there's this puzzle. First time they've actually used, like, opening secrets as a puzzle. Which leads to this massive payoff of more extra lives than you know what to do with. Like, at this point, you do not need extra lives. But it would have taken me, I remember it actually did take me, hours and hours to figure out that. It's sort of one of those puzzles in your head in a game that just sort of stays there forever. It's like the palm trees and 8 in Mystic Quest. That was a huge puzzle that I completely got stumped with, and then only in many years later did I actually figure it out. And it was ridiculous when I figured it out. It's just like, that's the solution? But it was, and when you finally get that moment where a puzzle just clicks and you figure it out, is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. But either way, here is the exit to level 2. We nearly killed everyone. We didn't even get all the secrets. Was there a secret that we were missing? There was an enemy we were missing. Alright. Level 3. And I imagine there are going to be some enemies that are basically going to appear right away. As soon as we actually get to the to moving. Also, I'm going to keep access to that... actually, I'm not sure if I can keep access to that secret level in episode 3, because I think that save is not a particularly great one. There are no enemies here. Oh no, there's one enemy. There's 2 enemies. Actually, there's multiple enemies, because that door had just opened. Hello! Goodbye. There are more enemies! I have alerted them to my presence. Where are they? Do I really want... Oh! I just saved just as I was getting shot by one. That's the downside of doing the quick saves, that I do them a little too much. There are a lot of enemies and a lot of bullets in here. I don't like that. That says to me that there is something very bad in here. Alright, let's arm ourselves with this gun. What is in here? Really, what is in here that requires all of these bullets? What is in here? I have no idea. I don't like it, though. Is there nothing in here? Is there absolutely nothing in here that requires all of those bullets? Oh, there's a lot of things! Chain gun! Well, oh, there's more of them. Guess what, sir? Chain gun! Chain, get some more! Add some more! All of the chain gun! Well, I think it's safe to say we might have got most of them. Nope, there's more! There was so many more! Oh, chain gun was not enough. That's okay. We are better prepared this time round. We are so better prepared. I could just run out into that corridor and then just lure all of them in. You know, why not? Chain gun! Chain gun some more! Haha! Anyone else? You're slow to the chain gun party! Very slow to the chain gun party. Also, I need a lot of bullets. And there are still more enemies. There is still more enemies. Where are they? Oh, there's a lot of them! I really needed those bullets. I'm going to be going back to get those bullets. They are kind of struggling to get to me. I only have 21 bullets. Oh, and there was still one of those behind me. I'm going to clear this room out before I actually call it a video. I feel like this room needs clearing out. Let's see if we can deal with that enemy there. Hello? There you are. We only have 11 bullets. Hopefully that's enough to deal with all these. There's one. Is that it? That is in fact it. That's all of them. That is every single one of them defeated. Haha. Let's actually grab what supplies we need from everything that was behind us. Like all this food. And we're also going to need to grab a lot of bullets. There were enough warning signs. They most certainly were warning about something. Just in case nobody heeded the signs, they were there. We might as well actually find out what's down this corridor. But that is the first instance of a room with absolutely massive amounts of enemies. That was a lot of enemies. And when we come back, folks, hopefully we won't find another room like that in the near future. Oh, who am I kidding? There's definitely going to be another room like that at some point, isn't there? There's going to be loads of rooms like that in the future. So, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.